What's up, y'all? Figured I'd show you what I got going on today. I'm hitting the struggle bus big time. I'm trying to get this angle from, that goes from here to here and then from here to here. So that's like a compound angle. And then also the angle to do like this, where this comes over and then down. And they had the notch out for this because that comes across and down in there. Yeah, struggle bus. I've cut several pieces already and scrapped them, and I'm working on this one right here. This all's all. I don't have the math skills and the ability to, just stick a thing on here and know how to set the angles. And there's a lot of them. So there's this angle here. Right, and then there's this angle here, which gets you pretty much flat in there, and then you got this angle and that, and then the notch. I had to notch that out, and I notched it too much, and then you got this angle going this way across here, and then flat that way. So there's just so many angles, and I'm just eyeing it. And originally I had it set up. Let me see. Originally had it set up like that, to where this came right out on the edge of this. And not being a construction guy or a roofer or a framer, I didn't even think about what that would do when I lay this across the front here like that. There's a big gap there. Let me see if I can get it to where you guys can see it. There, you see that gap? And so what I did instead, I trimmed that a little bit so I could bring it this way, so that this angle from the peak here would line up with the edge down here, and then it would give this contact. Let me see, get a better angle here. Contact from the top down to the bottom corner down there. See that? It's not quite contacting down there because it's not as long as it needs to be. I'm gonna have to cut another one. But yeah, that's the struggle I'm on right now. And anyway, so, and then the other thing is, I probably should rip this on the table saw so that angle is like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, not being a roofer and a framing guy. I don't know how to explain all these things, these details, but this angle, so since that's turned this way, I need to cut the angle this way so that it shoots over to there. And I don't know, maybe I could just put the so that's the other thing, that's going to mess it up here, or have that angle nice and flat against here. So I really don't know how to do this. I'm just farting around trying to figure shit out here in my backyard, listening to oldies. You know how it is. No beer today, and I'm thinking I might need one after this because I'm really struggling on this one. Zoom out again so you guys can see what's going on here. The framing. I know I showed pictures of it, but it's a little better when you get to see everything. I mean, it's coming together. It's almost there, but... And then the other thing is, once I got the sheeting on all the way around the roof, then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to transition the shingles from this angle to this angle to this angle. Well, this is going to go all the way across over to here like that. So that'll be one big piece. But then there's going to be this edge here, like this edge here, and the edge here. And when you go from one angle to another, typically you overlap them, like on right there on the roof. Right there, you see how those are over, it's got the caps on it. I don't know how I'm going to cap it from here to here. I mean, down here is easy, but when you get to the top, I'll probably just have to use one long piece to go from here to here, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to blend it to make it look good. Anyway, I'll figure it out when I get there. Okay, that's enough rambling. Y'all have a good one. Bye.